This is the world's first Depin toothbrush. Now, if that sounds strange, just stay with me here. I'll explain a little bit more. It connects to your smartphone via Bluetooth. It uses AI to give you insights, and most importantly, it pays you in crypto for your health data. Now, this is a huge market, and there's nothing like this out there in the Depin market at the moment. Its competitor Web2 company sells these devices for over $520 and keeps all the money that it makes from your data without giving you a single penny. But this Web3 device has a one-off cost of $135, and you'll make money passively from it. The project was launched with Stanford University in the USA, and right now only has under 300 users, meaning that this project is super early. And if you've been following my channel, the projects where you're super early are the ones where you make the most return. And make sure you stay till the end of the video, as alongside an unboxing and setup tutorial, I'm going to share my thoughts on the pros and cons for this project if you're undecided on it either way. In this video, I'll go over what BrushO is and what it's trying to achieve. I'll look at the market potential, analyzing some of the similar products on the market and what this potentially could do. I'll talk through how the rewards work for this project. I'll go through how you can buy a device, and then I'll go through a device unboxing and then a setup tutorial. And lastly, I'll talk about my thoughts on the project. I'll have timestamps on the screen. Right, let's jump into this video. Right, so what is BrushO and what's it trying to achieve? Well, BrushO is the world's first brush to earn Depin that gamifies dental hygiene using crypto and your mobile phone. By using this high-tech and Bluetooth-enabled toothbrush, you actually not only increase your oral hygiene, but the data that's generated from that is going to earn you tokens. And this oral token has already been distributed by over 3.8 million tokens. And you can see that there are only 273 users that have been active in the last 30 days. So this is a super early project. And that's why I'm bringing it to you, because if you'll notice, the projects that I've overviewed on this channel that have earned the most in terms of returns are those that we got in early, accumulated the most tokens, and then just held on until token generation. And that's what I'm hoping with this project, as I'll talk a little bit later on around the market potential. That means that in the last 30 days, over 600,000 tokens were only distributed for 273 people. And that's why, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel, because alongside overviewing projects, I also show you projects that are super early. And BrushO is trying to tackle a number of issues in the current oral health sector. Number one is the lack of oral health data. This is for healthcare industry, education, the oral insurance industry, as well as those that sell oral care products at the moment. There's just a lack of data. And the second thing is that there's lack of innovation. I mean, we're using the same electric toothbrushes for the last 10, 20 years, and there's no innovation. But this toothbrush combines AI as well as your smartphone technology to innovate what currently at the moment is quite a stagnant market. Well, the last thing to mention about this project is that they actually had a public launch in partnership with Stanford University. Now, this is quite a big deal. They had a bunch of their team members there. They showed off the technology as well as the engineering that's put together for this device, and had a look on their X where they had their CMO and some of their investors involved as well. And so they do have somewhat of a semi-public team. I say semi-public because I couldn't find their full profiles, but clearly to be partnering with Stanford University's medical school, it shows that this is a very forward-thinking team. So that's BrushO in a nutshell. Of course, you can check out their Twitter. I'll link that in the description if you want to follow along with it. But let me go to the next part, which is the market potential for what they're trying to achieve. Is this just a gimmick, or are they onto something? Now, BrushO is trying to target the health, data, and Depin market. It's not the first Depin project to focus on health. Sweatcoin, for example, is actually one of the most popular ones. It's got over 200 million users globally. It's one of the top 3 fitness apps. And this is focusing on people to walk to earn. So you can either walk, jog, or run, and you can earn tokens. And in fact, users at the beginning of Sweatcoin earned a lot of money because they got in super early. And there's another project that we talked about on this channel. It was originally called Pulse. It's now rebranded to Makina, but it's a wearable smart device that will monitor your health, your sleep patterns, and it's going to earn you a token reward as a result of doing so. So BrushO is not the first Depin health project, but it's the first one focusing on the oral industry. Now, I did a little bit of research on the smart toothbrush with app segment of the electric toothbrush market, and it's currently valued at around $1.2 billion, but by 2033, it's going to be nearly $5 billion. So this is a huge market that companies are already trying to get in on. I actually did a bit of research to see what's on the market at the moment And Philips actually advertised an electric toothbrush that uses Bluetooth technology to pair with your app and says it's their best toothbrush on the market. And that's priced at £400, much higher than the $134 you'll pay for the device that we'll be talking about in this video. So this is clearly something that other projects and other companies are selling, but remember, they don't share any of that data with you. So I think that's got a lot of market potential, considering it's not just taking a stab in the dark. Right, so how can you earn through this project? Well, if we have a look at the tokenomics, you can see that actually 64% of the tokenomics are allocated to community contributor rewards, and then the rest goes towards investors, treasury, and the team. That 64% is split between the brush to earn and the node incentives, and I'll talk about those right now. But as you can see, majority of the tokenomics are put aside for the incentives for utilizing this project. And as you can see, there are 3 ways in which you can earn the token through this project. The first way, of course, is the brush to earn. And depending on how many users they have currently on the platform is how much you'll earn. Of course, because we're early, we're going to earn the maximum amount that can be taken. And as you can see from the website, you can actually maximize your rewards by brushing morning and evening, making sure that you do a full 2 minutes each, and maintain a consistent brushing behavior. In other words, don't start and stop. So they're trying to stop people gamifying this. They actually want you to use it and brush your teeth properly. The second way you can earn is through the user staking bonus. So as you start earning tokens, you can stake those tokens, and then you'll earn additional rewards as a result of doing so. Third way that you're going to earn is if a data user submits a data request and your data is sold, you'll actually earn a portion of the brush tokens for doing so. So there are 3 different ways in which you can earn. And if you're still not sure, make sure you stay till the end of the video, because I'm going to talk about my thoughts on this project, weighing up the pros and the cons. Now, of course, the earning is supplemented not only with the toothbrush, but also with the smart app. Now, the cool thing about the smart app is you can control the speed of the toothbrush, the intensity, the time. You can also switch through the different modes, and make sure you stay till the end, because I am going to review the app as well in detail. And it's an AI powered app, so it can give you different brushing recommendations. So it's definitely something that's worth taking into account. They've spent a lot of time developing this app, and that's also part of the reason that you can earn through this project. Well, I've got a link in the description that's going to take you to the homepage. There are 2 different colors. You've got black and you've got white. It does come with spare brush heads, but if you want to buy more, you can actually purchase additional brush heads as you go through on the order process. You can either order directly from the BrushO website. You can use my discount code DF9934. That'll knock $15 off the price, and then you can buy from there. Or you can purchase from the Helium Deploy website. Just go through the one that you think is going to give you the best shipping rates. If you use my discount code PassiveCrypto, you'll also knock the price down from $150 down to $135. Now, the BrushO website accepts payments in credit card, and the Helium Deploy website actually accepts payment in crypto. So it's up to you which one you want to use, but use them sparingly. I have both links in the description. Right, so let's do a quick unboxing. Now, you can't see it in the video, but the material of this box looks really premium. You can tell by the fingerprint marks. It's not your usual cheap plastic or paper. Inside the box, you've got this quick start guide, and it's got all of the functions. Remember, this toothbrush has an LED screen with a bunch of different functions. I won't go through that here. In the box, you've got the handle, the brush heads, and the charging base. So let's take out the main handle here. You can see it's made of a premium build. I'll take the sticker off here. That's going to show the LED screen underneath. It's got a really nice feel to it as well. It's got an LED indicator at the bottom, and there's 2 buttons that use this device. You've also got the charging base. You can take that out here. It's powered by USB, and this box actually comes with 2 brush heads. Now, you actually get tokens for every time you scan one of the brush heads, and they're supposed to last 3 months. So they're incentivizing you to use new brush heads as well. Right, so once you've got all your items, we'll go over to the next step, which is how to set it up. So the easiest way is to go to your app store and find BrushO. Once you've downloaded the app, it's going to ask for your email address. Once you put your email in and got the code, it'll then ask you to connect your wallet. I'm going to skip this for now, but you can connect any Solana wallet. That's where you're going to receive the tokens. You're then going to give it permission to bind to your device, turn it on if you can, and just bring the device close to your phone. And after a few seconds, your device will pair. And the next thing you need to do is to scan the QR code on the back of the brush head. So go ahead and find the brush head QR code that I showed you, click bind brush head. And as you can see here, I'm just going to scan the QR code. And that's it, you're in the app. You can actually control the brushing mode from here. You can use the AI to choose the different settings that you can go on. And you can click your profile at the top to go to your earnings. And that's it. You can have a play around with it. There is a display on the device, but there's also a display on the screen. It's not connected right now, but each of these teeth will light up once you brush it. If you brush it for 2 minutes, of course, you're going to get that maximum rewards as well as in the morning and in the evening. Right, let's go to the last part of the video. What are my thoughts on this project? Now, I've been covering Depin projects for a long time. And when I immediately hear about a project, I don't write it off as being a silly idea. The first time that Silencio was pitched, I thought, who's going to want noise data? But actually, that project has proven to be extremely successful. And so the same thoughts apply to BrushO. Number one, it's actually a useful Depin. Everybody, hopefully, brushes their teeth. So why would you not want a device that does so better? And considering the market sells one for £400, selling one which is much cheaper, but also is in collaboration with reputable institutions like Stanford University, well, it just makes sense anyway, because even if you didn't earn anything, it's a cool device to have. But the second reason why I think this is a useful device to make the most of is because it's priced well. I mean, it's only $134. It's much cheaper than what you can find on the market at the moment. Third reason why I'm bullish on this project is because of the market potential. There is literally no innovation at the moment in this space. And this market of Bluetooth connected toothbrushes is only going to grow. And it's actually AI enabled, so it learns and it customizes to each user. And as AI is being implemented into a lot of things, this I think is going to be the winner for it. But what are the cons? What are the reasons why I think you should be wary about this project? Well, first of all, it's super early. And considering they've been out for more than 8-9 months, only having 273 users is a bit of an issue. Now, it can be a positive because if it grows, you'll earn more, but why has it not grown so far? Do they not have a good marketing platform, or is there some other reason that it's not growing? And the second thing is, it's a really niche product. So not everybody wants to change their toothbrush habit. You've got to convince somebody that it makes sense, convince them to use the Bluetooth app. We don't know if that's going to take off. Obviously, we know that more people use traditional toothbrushes and then also electric ones. Who's actually using a Bluetooth toothbrush at the moment? Now, there's no harm in using this device. It's not a plug and play and a passive device. You actually have to use it. So if you don't want to spend 2 minutes every single day, twice in the morning and in the evening, then this might be a project that's too cumbersome for you. You may not want to be interested in it. So these are the things that I'd weigh up. Now, on balance of probability, given the price, for me, it's a no-brainer. You've got an awesome toothbrush that you can use with the app, and hopefully it'll increase your oral hygiene, if anything else. Remember, health is wealth. Right, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like this type of stuff, then why don't you watch this one here? And apologies for the delay. I took a bit of personal time out for myself, but I'm back with a couple of banger videos. Right, that's it from me. I'll catch you in the next one.